There's a version of the perfect morning routine that the internet loves to sell you. Wake up at 5 a.m. Cold shower. Meditate for 20 minutes. Journal 3 pages. Exercise for an hour. Read for 30 minutes. All before 8 a.m. And for about 4 days, you try it. Then life happens. You sleep badly. Work gets heavy. The alarm goes off and you hit snooze, and then you hit it again. And by the time you're up, it's 7:30 and you feel like a failure before the day even starts. Here's the thing. The problem isn't you. The problem is that you adopted someone else's morning routine without understanding what morning routines are actually for. A morning routine isn't a performance. It's not a list of impressive habits you do to feel productive. A morning routine is a transition mechanism. Its job is to move you from sleep state to functional state, mentally, physically, and emotionally, in a way that sets the tone for the rest of the day. That's it. Everything else is noise. So what does the science actually say? Research on circadian rhythms and cortisol levels shows that the first 90 minutes after waking are a critical window for cognitive priming. Your brain is in a highly malleable state during this period. What you do and what you expose yourself to during these 90 minutes has a disproportionate effect on your focus, mood, and decision-making for the rest of the day, which means checking your phone the moment you wake up is genuinely one of the worst things you can do. You're flooding a highly impressionable brain with social comparison, news anxiety, and other people's priorities. You're starting your day in reaction mode instead of intention mode. But this doesn't mean you need a 2-hour routine. It means you need intentional first moves. The most effective morning routines in the research share 3 things. They're short enough to be sustainable. They're consistent enough to become automatic. And they begin before any external input. No phone, no news, no email. Here's what that looks like in practice. The moment you wake up, you do 3 things before touching your phone. First, hydrate. 1 glass of water. Your body is dehydrated after sleep, and your brain is 60% water. This matters. Second, move. Not a workout necessarily. 5 minutes. Stretch, walk to the kitchen, do 10 push-ups. Movement raises your core temperature and signals to your brain that it's time to be awake. Third, set 1 intention for the day. Not a to-do list, 1 sentence. What is the most important thing I will do today? Write it down or just say it out loud. That's the minimum viable morning routine. 3 steps, under 10 minutes, no equipment, no perfect conditions required. Now, if you want to build on top of that, exercise, meditation, reading, journaling. Add 1 thing at a time. Don't redesign your entire morning at once. Stack 1 habit onto the foundation until it's automatic, then add the next. There's a concept called habit stacking, introduced by behavioral researcher B.J. Fogg, that works especially well for morning routines. You attach a new behavior to an existing one. After I pour my coffee, I will write 1 sentence in my journal. After I brush my teeth, I will do 5 minutes of stretching. The existing habit becomes the trigger for the new one. Your brain loves this. It's far less effortful than trying to remember a new standalone behavior. One more thing about morning routines that nobody talks about. The night before matters more than the morning itself. Your willpower is highest in the morning, but only if you protect it. That means deciding your morning routine the night before, laying out your clothes, knowing exactly what you're going to do and in what order. Every decision you offload the night before is 1 less drain on your morning brain. The best morning routine is the one you actually do, not the one that sounds impressive, not the one your favorite creator swears by, the one that fits your life, your sleep schedule, your energy, your constraints, and that you will still do on a Tuesday in November when it's cold and you didn't sleep great and you really don't feel like it. Build that routine, not the fantasy one. See you next week.